Welcome to Biggest Babies Conversation. It's your girl Rachel Reed checking in, the hostess with the mostest. I got my brother GP Slim with me. What it do?
What it do, sis? What it do? Welcome, y'all. Welcome back to the 80s Baby Conversation. We got some good content for y'all today. And I want to give a shout out to my boy Prince Ken, as always, for the song. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to that boy
Yeah.
Prince Ken, coming from Montgomery, Alabama, baby. But yeah, we got some good stuff for y'all tonight. I hope y'all already done like and subscribe to the YouTube channel. If you hadn't, go ahead and do that. And please share this for us, y'all. You know what I'm saying? So we can get some more subscribers. We need them. We need y'all to do that for us, and we can keep bringing y'all some good content. So help us out and do that. Like I said, share it with some friends. You know what I'm saying? Feel free to join in. You know, options is options with us out here, man. Join us, y'all.
And we also got a guest tonight. I'll look cuz.
Little cub. He a little big cub.
Little bit cuz.
Yeah.
J Man, go ahead and introduce yourself to the people. Tell them who you are.
How y'all doing, man? I'm Jamal Forson, aka J Man, aka Noon, aka Big Little Boy. Everybody know me, man. Happy to be on the show, man. I've been watching for a couple weeks, man. Been a lot of interesting conversations on here, man. I'm just happy to be here, man.
For sure, cub. We happy to have you. We happy to
Oh
have you,
yeah,
cub.
for sure, man. Appreciate it, cuz.
All right, so we're gonna go ahead and dive right into our hot topics. The first one that we have up for tonight is ASAP Rocky
Yes, sir. ASAP Rocky.
was charged on Monday with assault and accused of firing a handgun toward his former friend in November. Um, ASAP Rocky is 33 years old. We all know him for being Rihanna's boo, baby's daddy.
Yep.
And they had just got back off a trip and he was handcuffed at LAX.
Mm,
What
Yeah, they were coming back. Him and Rihanna were just coming back from Barbados, I think.
mm. Nice,
So,
nice.
so
all
yeah.
right. Although the shooting did not end in tragedy, he is being accused. But what do we think about this when it comes to black men and black men just being so trigger happy? Everybody want to run and grab the gun.
I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna just be real. You know what I'm saying? And I tell my cousin this. You know what I'm saying? I tell my cousins, my homeboy, everybody this. You know what I'm saying? If you gotta pull a gun on me after a situation or altercation or disagreement or whatever the case may be, if you gotta do that, man, we weren't friends. You know what I'm saying? And we family. You know what I'm saying? We still be family tied by blood, but I'm done with you. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Because once you pull that trigger, it ain't pulling. Even if you don't hit that, it's just the principle of you pulling that gun. Even if you don't shoot me or shoot at me, when you pull that gun, you threatening my life. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, come on, man. If we friends, first of all, I'm gonna say this. First of all, I ain't even finna pull my gun on a stranger. You know what I'm saying? Let alone a close friend or a relative. You know what I'm saying? I'm not about to do that because like I say, it ain't gonna be no accident when you in the heat of the moment you pull that trigger and you know what I'm saying, you can't take it back.
Can't take it back.
You take it back.
Yeah. Hey, what happened with the situation? Anybody know like the story behind that? Like why did he shoot at his cousin? Like
All right, so it was his friend,
It was his
his
and
friend.
friend, his friend.
it said that he fired the handgun twice in the direction of his former friend after a heated discussion in Hollywood.
Now they don't say what the discussion was over now. You know what I'm saying? They just saying that I guess they had a disagreement or they were discussing something. You know how it is, cuz you know
Yeah,
how it
yeah,
is when
yeah.
we grown men,
Nah, man.
especially, you know what I'm saying, we might get heated and ain't no telling, you know what I'm saying? The wrong thing probably was said and it man pulled that gun, but he should have been smarter and you gotta think, when you a high profile person and you got all this stuff going on, you got your lady there, you know what I'm saying? You gotta make the right decision and make the you know what I'm saying to make the right choices when you handling a situation like that, man. You can't go pulling no gun, especially in a public place. Everybody know you know what I'm saying, who you with. Like, come
Right,
on,
right.
bro. Like, you gotta think, man. Like, I think that's how a lot of us end up in situations that we in because we sit there and let our anger and our emotion get the best of us, and then we just go off the deep end. You know what I'm saying? Then at the end of the day, a lot of the time, what we say, "Oh, I'm sorry," or "I ain't mean to do it." You know what I'm saying? Like,
It's too late because you already. I mean, you can't recover from an incident like that. Once you done,
oh, you can't.
you can't recover from pulling a gun on somebody. That's something they don't forget. And quite frankly, you put a gun on me, I don't want to be around you
Right.
Right now,
at that
If
point.
we at that point, if we at that point where we pulling weapons, or first of all, we ain't even finna get no fighting, pulling no weapon. We ain't even finna fight. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm the type of person right now at this point in my life, when I hear a situation or I'm in a situation and I see it going left, I'm finna get up out of there
yeah,
because
I'm
I
just gonna
know
leave.
I know how I'm gonna react. I don't know
Right,
what you gonna
right,
do. So, and that's what makes it a scary situation when you get talking about pulling guns and all this stuff. Because, you know what I'm saying? Like, that what makes it scary, and that will make it deadly. Because at the end of the day, you don't know what this person thinking. If I pull this gun on you, you thinking I'm gonna kill you. So what your natural reaction is to kill me first, or you know what I'm saying? Like, come on, man.
yeah, but I'm at this point right now in life, man. Well, I can just simply, if I do something or rub somebody wrong, I can simply say, "Hey, I apologize if I did or said anything wrong about the situation or push you to get mad." You know what I'm saying? Like
Exactly.
nobody should be too big to apologize ever. You know what I'm saying? So
But that's
just
the problem.
a simple apology would just clear the situation out, shake hands, and go on. You know what I'm saying, about our business. You know what I'm saying? But like you said, cuz I don't know why people just want to pull pistols and shoot and do all that, man. Them pistols, man, that's a dangerous weapon, man.
A life in it at the end of the day. A
Yeah,
life
you
in it.
and with ASAP Rocky, you a millionaire, and you want to pull guns and attempt to murder. Basically, you know what I'm saying? That's what they can say. Like you attempt to shoot somebody, so you attempt to murder him. Now your whole life in shambles. When it was just like Young Thug, bro. Just like Young Thug, man. It's just crazy.
Yeah,
Aretha
that's what I'm
said a
saying.
true apology goes a long way, but Aretha, I'm sorry, baby. You pull a gun on me, we ain't got nothing to talk about.
Well,
Yeah,
she probably talking about beforehand, like, you know what I'm saying, before it get to that point, you know what I'm saying, just apologize. Like I say, man, as men, as adults, not even just men, because female has situations where, you know, it can get deadly and it can be fatal at the end of the day too, you know what I'm saying? So this goes for
right,
females and males. Like, man, it's a better way to resolve an issue, you know what I'm saying, other than pulling that gun. Like for
right,
me,
right,
like
right,
I
right,
think like in our like with us being 80s babies, I feel like we were like some of the last ones to actually, you know, could probably still fight and be around that person the next day, you know what I'm saying, without having to worry about them coming back shooting you, doing something to
right,
your family. You know what I'm saying?
right,
Like it changed. You know what I'm saying? Like the music, of course, you know, we say it all the time. The music have a big influence on how people react to a lot of things too. You know what I'm saying? So it's like
right.
it's like now if you walk away from a situation, you know what I'm saying, they making you feel like today's world making you feel like, oh, if you walk away from a situation, that make you the smaller person. That make you weak.
Yeah,
You know
yeah,
what I'm saying? So it's like
right.
a lot of people pull that gun to show that they hard, but then, you know what I'm saying, when you behind them bars, I know plenty of people that claim they were hard, you know what I'm saying, went to jail crime. You know what I'm
Oh
saying?
yeah,
Jail, not even prison. And
oh
then like
yeah.
I said, prison a whole nother level. But you know what I'm saying? When you gotta think about that before you jump out the deep end and want to pull that gun. You know what I'm saying? So
And then again, like you said, cause with today's world, those
Right.
phones. Oh, go ahead, cuz.
Oh, Keisha said they are shooting because they're scared to fight, but I think it all boils down to we don't know how to communicate. And as a people, that's something we need to learn how to do. We got to learn how to use our words.
A
Everything
simple,
don't result in an altercation, whether it's verbally or physically. I think we need to learn how to use our words. It's too many people talking about they grown men and they grown women, but it's a whole lot of coward in them. You know,
right.
because they don't know how to communicate. So that's something we need to learn how to do as a people very effectively.
And respecting another person's opinion also. It's just
Yeah,
simple as that, man. Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
and
Other,
just sometimes even if you don't even if you know you don't even respect the person's opinion, don't disrespect them by, you know what I'm saying, starting an altercation. Just walk away. It's easy to walk away.
it's easy
It's
to walk
easy.
away. So
But just make sure you walking away from the right situation. I ain't telling you to turn your back because even if it have been cases where people walk away from altercations and still end up dead. So please be aware of your situation and your surroundings and get up out the situation the best way you can with
Mark
less violence.
chances are it is. Just go ahead and get out of that situation. But
Exactly. When you see it going left, exit to the right. You know what I'm talking about? Real talk.
and let's go right into our next topic on that note. In more positive celeb news, we have Queen Latifah and
And
Ludacris
boy, Luda.
getting ready to start in a thriller. So let's look at a little bit of the Netflix trailer.
Okay. Them bold.
Oh, them bold.
Nobody has said a word in 3.5 hours.
Do any black people live in Houston, or will it just be us?
What? Oh, how about Destiny's Child?
Who's that?
Scarface, see?
Who are those people?
You need to study some hip-hop history.
Okay, so we just took a little look at the trailer. You can find this trailer on YouTube, which is where I pulled this from on behalf of Netflix. But this is supposed to be a thriller, so that's a scary movie with Queen Latifah and Ludacris. Both of them who I respect as musicians and as actors in the industry. They do a good job. So I'm totally with you, Aretha. I'm totally excited about this. I think it's gonna be good and it's for us. What y'all
Yeah.
think?
Yeah, and y'all know, Ludacris, he been on the acting scene for a good little minute now, you know what I'm saying? So y'all, I'm pretty sure everybody know his little run with the Fast and the Furious, and you know what I'm saying, he did good in all of those. So, I'm excited to see this new movie too and see what, because I haven't seen anything from him or Queen Latifah lately, you know what I'm saying? So it's gonna be good to see both of them back on the screen, you know what I'm saying?
So Queen Latifah is playing Brenda, who is a mom, and they witness a murder and they find a bag of cash. And after that, their road trip becomes the highway to hell, so to speak. So
Right.
I'm down for a good scary movie. So
Is that like a scary movie or like an action movie?
I guess it's kind of like a thriller. I guess you could kind of put it as a thriller.
it's scary.
It's scary. I don't really like scary movies. I love action movies though. But you made it sound pretty interesting, cuz I think I'm gonna go look at it because I'm a big fan of Ludacris, as a rapper anyway. So I love his movies too. So I'm gonna go check it out, man, for real.
Yeah, I'm
Gotta check it
checking
out.
out because they're in it. I feel like that's something we got to do. And kudos to Netflix because they're putting a lot of us on the screen.
Yeah. So this probably gonna be a good movie to check out to Netflix and chill. You know what I'm saying? That'll be a good Netflix and chill kind of, you know what I'm saying, movie if y'all want to do that. So please go and check that out. I'm definitely gonna check that out, and maybe I don't when does it
It's supposed to come out. I'm thinking that it comes out September 10th, if I'm not mistaken. So y'all look.
We'll keep y'all reminded. We'll keep y'all reminded about that. You know what I'm saying? So y'all don't miss it. I'm pretty sure everybody got Netflix probably see it when it do air. So.
Yeah, and we'll post that trailer on our page so that y'all can take a look at the entire trailer. And if you're on tonight, go ahead and hit that like button and hit that subscribe button and jump in these comments and talk to us. Let us know what you're thinking about some of the things we're talking about. So, J Man, we know that you play football and you have on a Columbus Lions shirt. So we got also you coach some youth football sometimes too. And we got a little bit of sad news where a little coach was killed on the field.
In front of the kids, y'all.
In front of the kids. So we're gonna
in front of the kids.
Let's watch the clip.
Police are actively looking for this man. His name, Yaqub Salik Talib. Talib is wanted for the death of a local Little League football coach. That coach shot and killed during a game between 9-year-olds. This happened in Lancaster at the Veterans Memorial Parkway Field. Our Alexis Wainwright tonight with the tragedy and heartbreak felt for that community coach and the search for that suspect who is tied to a well-known former NFL player.
That's crazy.
People are mourning the loss of Mike Hickman, who they called a pillar of the community.
It took away a great person that was wanting to help the community and better us as a person.
Friends and family identified Hickman as the man killed during a Little League football game in Lancaster Saturday.
I've been knowing he was a good guy, always happy, upbeat, good father, good husband. I always stood up for what's right. It's very tragic.
Police are looking for the suspect, Yaqub Salik Talib, who is the brother of former NFL player Aqib Talib. There was a fight here on this field following a disagreement between the coaching staff and officiating crew. That's when police say Talib pulled out a gun and started shooting.
That was too extreme. I wasn't expecting that. I was so close, I thought I was shot.
This all happened in front of young kids who were playing and watching the game. Another coach says now many of them are scarred.
Half of them come sleep, they been crying, weary, don't want to play football. I mean, what can you expect? They 9, they babies.
Friends of Hickman tell CBS 11 he coached football for years, and now they feel lost without him.
He was very loved in the community. Everybody loved him, and his son. Everybody looked up to him as a good father. We learned a lot of things from him.
In Lancaster, Alexis Wainwright, CBS 11 News.
All right, so I mean, let's talk about some of the things that are wrong in this scenario, and then let's talk about some of the things we see at games with parents who get too upset.
Cause I'm pretty sure you probably have seen this a lot. You know what I'm saying? With you being around football, even the young players, you know what I'm saying? Even with the players at your age now, cause you know what I'm saying? I'm pretty sure you probably have seen this a lot of times during your career playing football. You know what I'm saying? When people get mad about the officiating, people get mad about kids not getting on the field. People get, you know what I'm saying? It's like the adults at these games take it so serious to where they go to the, you know what I'm saying, go to extreme measures to do something like this. You know what I'm saying? You kill a man, take a man's life from his family all over a game, a little kid's game. Like, come on, man. A game, period, but a little kid's game in front of the kids.
A kid's game.
Yeah, that's my first time seeing that clip, though. I read up on it, but, man, that kind of, like, hurt my heart, man. Like, hearing that he was a good father, all that. They're just taking another black man off the earth that was having some kids, man. You know what I'm saying? And it's just sad. There's just another two black men taken away from the community. You feel me?
Exactly.
But yeah, man, it should never get that serious, man. You know what I'm saying? I've been around the game a long time. I'm coaching it right now. I get pretty serious, but you know, I never ever get that serious to the other opposing team coach or ever try to fight somebody over this game. You know what I'm saying? Like you said, cause it's still kids out here, man. They still watching us. My son out here, you know what I'm saying? And
my son could potentially be out there. Anybody could have been out there. You know what I'm saying?
Man, one of the kids could have got hit by the bullet. Yeah, those kids can't even sleep. They can't even sleep, go to school. So like,
think
man,
about it. Think about this too, y'all. Now this happened in Lancaster, Texas. You know, so I guess it was close to the Dallas area. I think. You know, think about that around those kids, and it's the same thing with that shooting that happened in Texas at that school. You know what I'm saying? Like kids seeing somebody get shot and die. You know, that'll never leave you, and you 9. So you gotta think about it. Like these kids' memory is intact. Like they gonna remember this. This ain't no babies that gonna forget this. This is kids that's gonna remember that till they grow up, and that's gonna scar some in a bad way. Some it might scar some so bad to the point to where they grow up and be violent just because they done been traumatized by this incident that happened right in front of their eyes as a kid. You know what I'm saying?
They don't understand. That's not a part of the game. That's not what usually happens at a football game.
And then think about the kids who probably would have been great at football that don't want to even play no more because they've been traumatized by this incident on the field. Like think about those kids that's gonna be traumatized in that way that they don't even want to play football no more. You know what I'm saying? Like
think about it like this. Think about it like this, cuz we send people across the world to fight for the army, and they see people get killed, and they come back PTSD. Think about it, bro. This 6-year-old, 7-year-old kids, they're seeing somebody get killed, but nobody ain't gonna be like, yo, we gotta check this kid for traumatization, PTSD. See, we grow up in the black community automatically with that type of stuff, but you know what I'm saying?
That don't make
That's the sad part about it. Like, it's just normal. It's normal. It's gonna be normal to them kids to see somebody get killed versus a grown man going across seas seeing somebody get killed and saying he traumatized, but not really watching this kid. We're gonna say the kid traumatized for a week, Then after that, he going back to be a normal kid and growing
Yeah.
up. Think about
That's not the reality of the situation. That
that.
child is traumatized
They're
That's
forever.
gonna need
kind
some
of
kind of counseling. They're gonna need to
Yeah.
talk to somebody, y'all. You know what I'm saying? Like even as a grown person, not even as a kid. Me being a grown 30-some-year-old man, you know what I'm saying? If I see a man and it done happened before. I done seen people die. I done seen, you know what I'm saying, stuff happen to people where, you know what I'm saying, where it was fatal. And it ain't traumatized me to the point where, you know what I'm saying, I need to go talk to somebody or something like that. But it did, at that point in time, it did traumatize me, you know what I'm saying, to a certain extent, you know what I'm saying? And that's why, like I say, anybody that know me, I don't do too much clubbing, you know what I'm saying? Because I done seen too many situations where at the club, on the club, say people that got killed, and I done been right there with somebody that got killed at the club.
Walked outside and seen somebody slumped over the stern.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Or yeah, like that traumatized me to the point to where, nah, you ain't gonna catch me at the hole in the wall. You ain't gonna catch Bubba at the hole in the wall because that ain't my scene. I
yeah.
can't do
See, but we strong, we black, so it ain't really, you know what I'm saying, magnified in our community. But you can sit here and say that like, yeah, man, I'm a little traumatized by it. I seen somebody get slumped. I'm a little traumatized by it. No, bro, you traumatized by it. But
Yeah, you're right.
you so strong, you just like, man, I gotta keep moving on. You
But
know what I'm saying?
that's the thing though, cause I was traumatized by it in a way to where it made me get some awareness. It ain't
Right,
make me
right.
crumble up and be reserved to where, oh, I'm just scared to come outside, period. And I'm just now I got mental issues. It ain't traumatized me in that way, which it do have a psychological effect on some people, you know what I'm saying? Because
But that's what I'm trying to tell you. It didn't do that to you because you so
exactly.
strong. You so strong, and you like, man, I can't be traumatized by it because I still got the goal. I still this. That's how we've been taught. That's in our DNA. Like as a black, you know what I'm saying? We got to
Yeah,
keep
that's a
going.
strong point you made there, cuz that
Think
real.
about it. Yeah, think about it, cuz like that's just how we built. Like
That
that's how
real.
we built.
That real.
Traumatization to us is like, we seen that we down a little bit. But we just gotta keep going though. It ain't gonna hold
Yeah,
us down. That's just
that don't happen to me, kind of thing.
Right.
right,
Right.
right. That's just the
Exactly.
coffee in us. That's just that coffee in us, bro. We strong like that. You right though, man. Anybody else would have been crumbled. I need probably, you know what I'm saying? But we strong like that. We see
Yeah,
all type of stuff. You know what I'm
But that's the
saying?
thing, y'all. We gotta stop teaching our community to be strong and try to avoid those situations altogether. That's how we
Yeah.
get. That's being even stronger by trying to avoid these situations where you know what I'm saying, this type of stuff don't happen, man. Because now you got the parents too. Not only are the kids traumatized, parents traumatized behind it because now they scared to take their kids to football games and stuff. Now the kids still may want to go. Some kids probably don't even understand what happened. You might still got some that's gonna be interested in going, but now the parent is worried about their safety, so they ain't even finna, you know what I'm saying? They ain't even finna let their kid be a part of it now. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
it's hurting the sport, it's hurting the kids and their growth in the sport, and it's just a hurt all the way across the board. You know what I'm saying? Not just
Yeah.
but
It's
I feel like
unfortunate,
it's too,
man.
like, at 9 years old, everybody wants their child to be a star. And as kids get older, it can get real ugly at games, because
right,
parents turn into coaches from the bench.
right.
Will walk down on the sideline. Parents do all type of crazy stuff. When their children are star athletes, they get into the game as much as the coaches and the athletes are.
And Cub,
Say that to say, sit down somewhere, parents, and let the
and Cub,
coach in peace.
we both we both can say we had this happen to us. We both played sport, cuz, and we know we had like the worst family to have in the crowd. Like we had like the worst family to have in the crowd. Like straight up.
What? For real.
Like our family gonna let you know what I'm saying, who they family is on that court or who playing on that team straight up. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Now even with that being said, now I've seen my family, you know what I'm saying, go in and yelling at the refs, yelling at the coaches, even yelling at us when we did something wrong on the court. You know what I'm saying? So we done seen it all, but it ain't never got to the point to where like it turned violent. Like we left it all on the court. You know what I'm saying? We left it
Oh
all on the
yeah.
field. We ain't never
Oh
bring that outside of When Sandra Puckett, hey, you the one who Sandra. Hey, I ain't want to say the names, Auntie, but you the one. You one of the ones.
The main one.
The main one. Okay. Okay.
Everything acting up. And that's a sad story. That's unfortunate. A family was not expecting to lose their loved ones, but you know, just in general, I think this brings up a good discussion. At what age should you consider a last will and testament? Like, at what age should you get your business in order for your loved ones, for what you leave behind on earth? Like, is that something y'all have considered at this
Yeah.
age? Should you
Oh
draft?
yeah. Let Sandra Puckett tell it, man. You should do it ASAP right now.
Hey, I about to say, if we could talk and write when we're born, we need to do it then.
Yeah, man. You need it. Just do it as
For
soon as you
real.
can, cause you never know. Especially if you got kids, you just never know.
I think it's very important. Like, this is something I think about as a mother. Primarily, I'm a single mother, so it is something I think about. Like, my belongings, my financial assets. Like, I want to leave something behind for my daughter, and I want to make sure that it's in the hands of my daughter, and I want to make sure that um any financials that I leave behind are not mismanaged.
Right.
So I think that that is very important that we go see someone. There are some attorneys that specialize in helping you set up your last will and testaments, and it's also something that you can do without an attorney. I mean, you can draft your last will and testament. You can go and get it notarized. You can take it to the courts and have it probated. But it's much better if you do it with a lawyer. And from my experience, it's like about $1,500 to $1,800 to get it done. But
Mm.
that
That's
will
money well
clearly,
spent.
yes, get the help of an attorney so
Well
that you can
spent.
outline exactly how you want things to go. So determine who will draft it for you, whether it be yourself or whether it be an attorney. You will need two witnesses. To witnesses, select your executor. This is the person who is going to be responsible, for carrying out your wishes. So make sure it's a responsible person, someone that you trust to be true to the things that you want to
Right.
happen after you're gone. Um, be very specific. I saw on the news when somebody said if there's a necklace that you have and you want to make sure that necklace goes to your granddaughter, be specific. Outline that in that will so that there's no confusion once you're gone. Don't neglect your digital assets. So that's something we don't think about in this digital world. We have digital assets. So we need to think about those things and who we want that stuff to go to too. Then you have to think about who you want your beneficiaries to be. Do you want it, if you list a first beneficiary and a second beneficiary, they may say, like, is it understood that everything goes to you? Or they may ask you, do you interpret that as 50% goes to this person and 50% goes to that person? So you need to be very specific in how you outline what you want to go to who. And another thing is communicate with your heirs before you die. Let them know I left this to you, I left that to you, and I want this to be like this. And and also on the topic, like, keep your will current. It's something you should update. You have more children, you need to update it. You get a divorce, you need to update it. You get a new wife, you need to update it. Those kind of things so that there's not any confusion.
And another thing, and another thing, with all that being said, to leave some, you gotta have some.
All right.
So,
Hello.
so, like I tell people, especially in our age, you know what I'm saying, you in your 80s, your 80s babies, and you in your 30s, you know what I'm saying? Like, this is really, we kind of behind, you know what I'm saying? But if you ain't acquired any assets and stuff, you need to work on that so you can leave your family some, you know what I'm saying? So, because it costs to bury people, you know
It
what I'm
costs,
saying? It costs.
you put a lot of
Yeah.
money in it. But and that's another topic too, Bubba. Like, all that money that people put into the ground. Like, I have expressed my wishes to you. I have expressed my wishes to my mother. I hope y'all respect them, whether you like it or not. Um, but I don't want my family to put a whole lot of money in the ground. Like, all these insurance policies and things that I'm paying,
Right.
I want that for my if I happen to leave Earth too soon, I want to make sure that my child is set for life. I don't want anybody to deprive her of anything that I left behind for her, but I want her to be able to pay her tuition up until she gets a PhD. I want her to be able to start a business if she wants, pay off a house if she wants to. But I definitely don't want anybody to deprive her of anything that I'm leaving behind for her if I
Right.
happen to go before she's an adult. But I think that these are things that we need to lay out. If there's with us being young parents, if there's a person you want to care for your child, those things all need to be mentioned in your last will and testament, those kind of things. So I think it's very important. We some of us are afraid to die. Some of us don't want to talk about dying, but think about these people that you're leaving behind. And also how to build wealth. Get an insurance policy. Like even on your parents. I'm sorry. Nobody, if you can get them to sign that paperwork, if we are around here robbing Peter to pay Paul, and you can get your folks to sign that paperwork, go get an insurance policy on your parents too.
And to,
God
and to,
forbid, we leave here first. Hopefully, you want your parents to live a long life and leave here first. You might leave here first. So everybody needs some insurance.
and
But
with
if you
that
can
being
get
said,
your loved one to sign some paperwork, get them to sign the paperwork so you can at least have, 20,000, $50,000,
and,
100,000,
and with
250,000.
And with that being said, you know what I'm saying, to all the parents or expecting parents, you know what I'm saying, if you hadn't already done it, please go and put some insurance and you know what I'm saying, some policies on your kids, man, because you thinking just because you got a little kid that kid ain't nothing gonna never happen. You never know. You never know. You know what I'm saying? And like I say, like I tell everybody, especially experiencing major loss firsthand. And by the way, you know what I'm saying, yesterday was the year anniversary of our me and Raven's dad passing, you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? So, and that was like the toughest year I'd have ever had to go through, y'all, you know what I'm saying? So,
Toughest year, toughest day of my life, I
like,
think ever.
like
Yeah.
straight up,
R.I.P.
you know what
Art,
I'm saying?
man.
So,
R.I.P. Art.
yeah, for real, RIP dad, you know what I'm saying? And we miss you down here, but like I said, go get policies on your loved ones, and especially your kids, because like I say, money don't replace nobody, you know what I'm saying? But at least have funds. It's not. I guess it's not at that point. It's not about replacing anybody. I guess it's just about helping carry on and try to keep the wheels turning. You know what I'm saying? Because like I said, experiencing a major death or any kind of death in the family is a major like
Oh, I
stoppage
mean,
in your life. It'll
know,
stop stuff. You know what I'm saying? So it's
everybody
like
they down to help, but when you going down, everybody gonna say they down to help, that kind of thing. And I am so glad we had a good daddy, and I'm so glad that he put us in a situation we didn't have to ask anybody for anything. But
exactly.
so get your affairs in order, but also things cost, and you get an event like the body not going in the casket till it's paid for, kind of thing. So you have to make sure you have those things handled. Buying clothes, you got to dress the person. They repass. We spent thousands
Mm.
Better
on
know it.
repass. I'm just letting y'all know, like, nothing is free. Everything it costs. And then like when your loved one gets sick, you start to incur other expenses, like you accrue other expenses, going to doctor's visits and buying things they need. Bubba can attest the medications that they had my dad on. He had health insurance. Yes, he did, but it didn't pay for the medicines.
And then
So
pay for a lot of that.
$200, $300 every time they write a prescription for something that his insurance did not cover. And you have to be ready in those type of events. I thank God that he put me in a situation where I could do it and I was able to do it. But you have to be ready when things like that come about. And if we're not prepared, we're not ready. So, I hear people talk about term life and I hear people talk about whole life. And I'm going to put y'all on the hustle. Term life is much cheaper. Kudos to that. But, when I look at Ziggy and when I look at Raylene, I'm like, they got to have cars when they turn 16.
Right.
And I'm a single mother. So that whole life policy, by the time they turn 16, you could borrow off that whole life policy and buy them a car in cash. that type of thing. So those are things that we need to be educated about. And I'm gonna get somebody on here one night to talk about that. But those are the kind of things we need to know about so we don't put ourselves in the bind.
Right.
And those kind of things. And also, it's gonna take 2 years for that policy to sit before it pays off. So get some insurance on your people.
Yeah, and that's what a lot of people make that mistake at. You know what I'm saying? They think, okay, I'm gonna go get this insurance policy, and then or we'll wait to that last minute to try to. You'll think somebody finna die or somebody about to leave here. You're gonna wait to that last minute to go up and try to do it, and it ain't gonna work. You're gonna be you're really just throwing away money at that point. You know what I'm saying? That policy has to sit. You know, and there may be something different out there. I'm not an insurance agent. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. But there may be some that probably like you can get that probably pay instantly. But I'm pretty sure your rates are gonna be way higher. You're probably gonna be paying like a higher rate. You know what I'm saying? If I was to guess about it. But like I say, man, the most important thing is please go get some insurance policies on yourself, your kids, and close loved ones that you got. You know what I'm saying? So it's really like we got to do it. We got to do it.
That's an easy way
to outlast time because we all gotta take that nap. You know what I'm saying? Well, ain't even no nap that long.
Eternal sleep.
Nap.
Yeah.
You can't run, you can't hide. You can't run, you can't hide.
So all right, guys, we got mail. Let's see what's going on with this mail.
And I hope it's something. I hope it ain't nothing attacking me. Because we get attacked a lot.
All right, dear Raven and Bubba. Recently, I've started to feel like my girlfriend is too needy. She wants to be under me all the time, and I feel like I'm suffocating. I understand we are a team, but sometimes I just want to breathe without her. So I've started hanging out at the spot. I try to come home at a decent time. When I do get home, she is nagging. She is watching my phone. Every time the phone rings, she is looking. She asked me why I had a passcode on my phone. She accused me of messing around. I caught her sniffing my clothes.
He got a psycho.
Are these flags? Because I'm
like my uncle say, hey boy, you better get on up out of there. You gotta see she's smelling clothes. And we all know what that means. When we say he's smelling clothes, she's smelling them drawers. She's smelling the drawers.
Hey, you got to get out of there, boy. Get out of there.
Hey, she like a bloodhouse.
So let's talk about it, guys. The man feel like he's suffocating. So men don't want their women to be up under them.
Man, first of all, hold on. We're gonna start at the top. We're gonna take it from the top. It says he feels like his girlfriend is too needy. Want to be up on him all the time. You know what I'm saying? Now, ladies, I know it's men the same way, but this goes for men and women. You got to give your significant other space to breathe, y'all. You can't be up on them 24/7. We all know this. At some point in time, we all be victims of it or be the, you know what I'm saying, the person that's doing it to the other person. You know what I'm saying? We all make that person feel like, hey, I need a break. You need to let me breathe. You know what I'm saying? So I feel that. I ain't knocking them for that. I feel it. And then they say, you know, he understands that they're a team, but you know, he want to breathe without them. You know, let the man hang out. A man need a break. Same thing too, fellas. Them women. They may need a break from you. They iron your clothes, wash your clothes, cook it for you. That is, you got a good one. Cook it for you. Just taking care of you. Let that lady go out and do her own thing sometimes. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Everybody gets something. A dog gets tired of another dog.
You are a team, but you still are an individual too. And I think that's something that people confuse when they're in a relationship. Like you still got to be yourself.
Yeah, give me a chance. Give me a chance to miss you. I want to miss you sometime. You know what I'm saying?
And what's the red flags? I keep seeing a lot of red flags. Like, oh, okay, I get okay. So are these red flags? Man, that's a red.
So look, like, if you're in a relationship, should you have a passcode on your phone?
Hell yeah, yes.
Yeah, why not?
Because first of all, let me tell y'all.
You got in a relationship. You got to have privacy too.
Exactly, cuz you took it out of my mouth. Let me flip it for a minute. For all the women that's out there that's mad because they man's got a passcode on their phone. First of all, we might got conversations in our phone. I might got person like apps and stuff like business, my bank account, all this sensitive information on my phone. Yes, I'm gonna have a passcode. Yes, I'm gonna have a passcode because people lose phones every day. And when somebody got your phone and the way everything's set up now, everything is all cyber, everything set up. Yes, if you're definitely a dummy if you ain't got a passcode on your phone at this point. Like if I got to prove a point and risk me losing all my money, my social security, like my identity to prove to you that I'm not doing nothing, then you're not worth it. I'm not losing my identity and get put in a situation where I gotta suffer or have to go through this process to regain my identity because a person done stole it because my phone got lost because I
feel like respect. I mean, respect. Give me some privacy. I don't want you to see what I talk to my homegirls about. You know, I don't see that. I don't know. Women, we do stuff. You know, like we may text about feminine things. I may send my homegirl a picture of me in my outfit before I go. Like, I don't need you seeing all that.
So are you gonna go through his phone?
I'm not going through your phone because if you go looking for something, you're gonna find it and your feelings gonna be hurt. And if you want to know what I believe everybody do a little flirt here and there, single, married, widowed, divorced. Everybody gonna send a little text message just to see what they say. You know, I want to know I still got it sometimes. It ain't that I'm gonna cheat on you. You know, I don't want to cheat on you. I just want to know if I still got the sauce.
Well, I'm telling you like this. I like my wing. I like my wing plain Jane. You ain't got no sauce. If you my woman, ain't no sauce. You better. I like my wing plain Jane. No sauce. You ain't got it, and we ain't gonna have it.
You know, I believe everybody send a little text message here and there, just a whoop up. Something you just go down memory lane one time. You just be like, "How you doing?" You know, you just want to see what they're gonna say back, and I feel like it's no harm in that.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, it is. It is harm because that gonna go a long way. You know what? First of all, we straying too far out because that's a whole nother conversation. We ain't gonna get into that, but that's a whole nother conversation. Man, let me tell you. Put the lock on the phone and just assume it's for security purposes only. Don't assume that a man cheating on a woman cheating because you got a lock code. First of all, I don't believe in going through phones anyway. I learned my lesson a long time ago. And like I say, when you go through stuff, you learn. When you go through things, you learn, and you know how to do better. Don't go through phone. If anybody out there that went through phone, please tell me you would. I want somebody to get in the comments and tell me you weren't mad when you went through it. Even if it wasn't there. I say it all the time. Even if it ain't there, you gonna make something out of nothing.
Yeah.
Yeah, unless you pay the bill now. If you pay the bill, you got the right. But
no, ain't no right. Ain't no right if you got the bill, if you paying the bill, because at the same time, don't put me in no position where you got me on your line and you think you can evade my privacy because it's in the policy is in your name. No, that's just like the cosign of a car. You know what I'm saying? It's like a cosign of a car. Your mama or dad might cosign for that car, and they the primary account holder, but it's your car though. But you gonna be driving every day. It's the same thing. You might have got their phone, but I'm using it every day, especially if it's in your name and I'm paying my half of the bill. Then if you paying the whole damn bill, then that's something different.
You looking for something, you gonna find it. And if you go looking through my phone, you figure out my passcode. You know, I'm guilty.
Well, first of all, I ain't gonna go looking. First of all, I ain't gonna go looking because I'm say, hey, open up that phone. Cause you gonna show me. You gonna lead me around. I ain't gonna go looking. You gonna lead me through there.
Ain't no show me the phone. Show me the net.
Hold my hand and lead me through there.
Hey man, I done been through them situations, cuz they ain't let me see it, cuz I just
get what though. But now, you know, and with that being said, when you find somebody that be like, well, let me see your phone, and they be like, nah, just leave it alone. Just leave it alone. You know, in your head, then I mean, that when you learn other investigation. You run your other investigation then to see why their phone is a big secret. You know what I'm saying? That's what you do. But most of the time, like I say, some you know what I'm saying, we might have to the men's defense because I don't want to be no Steve Harvey. I like Steve Harvey, by the way. Don't take that the wrong way. But when
yeah, right.
I'm a Steve Harvey fan.
Hey,
Steve Harvey got out there 92.
Hey, just know we might be talking about something with our homeboy. We might be talking about something with our homeboy, and you know what I'm saying. We don't. It ain't for the woman to see. You know what I'm saying? Because you might take it the wrong way. And the same thing, like you said, sis. It might you and your homegirl may be talking about something, and we may see it and take it the wrong way, and it might not even be like how we thinking it is. You know what I'm saying? So. Y'all, at the end of the day, give people their privacy, man. Don't go check behind nobody. If they giving you a reason or they moving crazy or you know what I'm saying, then all right, whatever. But when it comes to a phone, man,
or just
don't
be
do it because
just be undeniable.
Yeah.
Or just be undeniable. Be yourself. You know what I'm saying? Just be like build yourself up. Just make yourself undeniable. Like, man, if they want to talk to somebody, that's just their choice. But I know I'm a A+ guy. You feel what I'm saying?
Okay.
I know what type of guy I am. So if that's what it is, cool. But me, I like competition.
Me too.
I don't, cuz.
I don't. If nobody else don't want you, why should I?
Cause you know I don't like competition.
Yeah, exactly. Cuz exactly.
I gotta make sure you still popping.
Exactly. You hate competition, cuz.
You know, I turn the whole game system off if I lose on the game system. Cause like I don't like no competition. Don't beat me. Don't play with me.
Show me. I ain't got it. I ain't got what you want, man.
Right into our next topic for the night, which is dating etiquette. So I'm gonna put some little things that I came up with for dating etiquette on the screen, and then we're gonna talk about it. Are y'all ready?
Come on with it.
Yes, man.
All right. So the first thing is going to be know what you're doing. Are you messing around or are you really dating?
And it's a difference. It's a difference. Now I'm finna try to explain the difference. The difference of messing around and dating. Messing around is we kicking it, we Netflixing and chilling. Y'all catch my drill. You know what I'm saying? We Netflixing and chilling. You know what I'm saying? Ain't no strings attached. You see what I'm saying? So, you know what I'm saying? But when we date, then look, it's me and you. Outside forces don't need to infiltrate our circle right now. You know what I'm saying? We know what we doing. Me and you trying to see where we finna go with it. You know what I'm saying? That's a difference. It's a difference.
It's a difference. So, number one sign to know what you're doing. They always come to your house and you never been to theirs. You know, I have a couple of friends I want to slap sometimes. You know, they've been talking to somebody 3 months, 6 months, 2 years, and they ain't never been in their house. They don't know where they live. The person always come to them, baby. You need to know what.
Well, first of all, no. Because I gotta listen to that.
He might have roommates or something. You never know.
It ain't even about the roommate, cuz you got to know the type of person that you're dealing with, because that person that you allow, you gotta know the type of energy you let in your house. First of all, just because y'all dating, that don't mean I need to let you come to my crib. Oh, just because I came to your crib don't mean you obligated to come to my crib. We need to stop that, because I might be a chill person, and when we get through dating, I might can walk away from you and not ever talk to you again. But you might be this psycho woman that want to come to my house, show up, knocking on my door. I might be entertaining a whole nother woman, and now you knocking on my door. You better let me say this. Before you invite somebody to your house, know the type of person you're dealing with, so you don't have that backlash. So if y'all do, because ain't that forever, for real, we want to be real. Don't let nobody come to your crib. You know what I'm saying? They showing you those red flags when we keep throwing up, and they showing you them red flags. You know what I'm saying? Don't let nobody come to your house, because at the end of the day, when they doubling back, they spinning the block 2 or 3, 4, and 5 times, and you might have moved on. That making you look bad.
Right. So question. Okay. That's my question right now. Can you be dating multiple people at once?
That's my next thing.
It depends on the person you date. It depends on the person you date.
If you have not declared that you are exclusive and that there's nobody else in your love pool, it's just you and this person, I say date multiple people at once.
Hell.
Because your goal is to find the right one.
No,
Yeah.
you need to
So is
take the
that like
time. You need to take. You can't sample a lot of food at one time. You can't take a whole bunch of food and put in your mouth, different food, and say, "Oh, I like this toothpick all the way to the right, not the one in the middle." No, it don't work like that. You need to save room and keep it. You need to section that thing off. Don't date multiple people at one time. You ain't finna do it with me. Tell you
so
that.
so look isn't that like messing around?
No, because so that's one of my other things. Be upfront about what you want in a relationship. This is one of those things that you can let people know, hey, I am, currently dating to try to find out, what works best for me, kind of thing.
Right.
And
And let me tell you something. That's I ain't mean to interrupt you, sis, but I gotta say this while it's on my mind.
Wow.
Now, that's where, you know what I'm saying? At that point right there, what you just mentioned, at that point right there is where the lying and a lot of that stuff starts at, because first of all, like I say, when you meet somebody, you don't know how certain people take certain things. So you could be upfront with a person and you could really be feeling this person. You could be upfront with this person, but with you being upfront with this person and you say something that the other person don't like, you know what I'm saying? Then they gonna already off the rip go ahead and stray the other way because they feeling some type of way about you being upfront off the rip. Everybody can't take. That's why a lot of people lie to people because they already know people can't take a person being upfront. You know what I'm saying? Like we gotta stop sitting here and expecting to talk about some being
That's
upfront because we all know we ain't gonna.
that's hard. That's
It's hard to
hard.
be upfront with a person.
I ain't saying hard to be, hard to take the upfrontness. You
Yeah,
gotta take
yeah,
it.
exactly.
You have to do those challenging things because you always want to put yourself in a predicament where you are free from any situation because you laid out things on the table. And my next point will date as many people as you want because a man can date as much as he can afford. Dating is expensive. So a man can date as much as he can afford. And a woman
Women don't.
can go on as many dates as she wants because you can go on a date Monday with this guy, you can go on a date Tuesday with that guy,
But
Wednesday with
that
this.
look bad though. But sis,
But
but listen, let me tell you,
it looks bad.
I know where you going with this.
This
Hold
is
up.
not about me, but I'm just saying through my friendships, talking to females and males, people do this every day. So let's be real.
Yeah, people do it, but you not at the same time. See, that's where the problem coming in at. That's what I'm saying. That woman may be doing that. That man may be doing that, but that woman ain't finna be straight up with a man and be like, hey, I know we're out and we're at Papa Do's and we're having drinks and I know we're out and we're on a date, but I just want to let you know that I'm currently dating other men now. You're not the only one. Man, I'm gonna
This the
flip the
third.
table over
This
and
the
I'm gonna get
this the
up.
hey look. Hey look, this the third date I've been on this week. What you
Hey,
know?
what you gonna say as a
See?
man? She gonna lean over and say, "Hey, now you know this is the third date that I've been on this week. Now
Yeah,
I
what
got
I'm
one
be like,
scheduled for Friday. Man, I'm gonna flip the table.
But
What?
if he
What
let's
you
be honest,
doing?
be honest, but if he wants to play, he will still play. So
No, you
you
don't
gotta
play in the
know.
dirty. You don't play in the dirty sandbox.
I'm saying unless she paying for the date, sometimes.
Yeah, that right. Cause you tell me, you better tell me that after the check. Because if you tell me, oh, I'm signing my receipt, and you tell me something. Oh, this is the third date I've been on. I'm gonna tell that way. You know what? Cancel that. She paying for herself, and I'm paying for myself, and that.
All
Y'all
right,
got.
Nah,
our next
that,
rule of dating etiquette is do not talk about your exes on a date.
Oh, I ain't gonna do that anyway.
I've
I
experienced
mean,
a man talked about his ex so much on a date. After the date, I just wanted to send him right back to her. Like I will help you find her.
you just
Oh, you
gotta
said
tell, you just
big
gotta
things
tell,
about.
you just gotta tell a little piece,
He
a
missed her. He
little
just
piece.
talking about her. No, he was making comparisons, and I just wanted to send him right back to her. Like
Oh,
this
he
is
just. Like my boy Cat Will, aka Money Mike, said, oh, you got the game messed up. Like
Yeah,
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 you got the game messed up, buddy. Like,
yeah,
no,
man.
I ain't finna talk about.
Hey, give your ex a compliment and move on. You feel me? Don't make her seem like she bad, cause then one will be like, "Why you talk to
Hey,
because it's
bad
a
people?"
reflection of you.
Cause
Yeah,
what you
exactly.
do,
But get her a compliment, but it didn't work out. Move on. You know what I'm
cause what you
saying?
do is what I advise you to do. If you gonna even bring that situation up, my advice to everybody: don't even bring them up. But if you just so happen to do, sprinkle a little salt and a little sugar on them. Tell a little bad about them, but then tell something good about them too, or whichever way you want to do it. First or last, you know what I'm saying? Good or bad, bad or good, you know what I'm saying? Do that. But don't just bash them and don't make them seem glorified because that's gonna make the other person seem kind of uncomfortable. Because if I'm with a woman and I got out and she talking about, oh, my ex did this, my ex did that, I'm finna say, you still got a number? Well, hit them up, cause I'm finna go. You know what I'm saying?
Keep
So,
dates short.
my next rule in dating etiquette is keep dates short, an hour to an hour 30 minutes max, because you don't want to
Yeah, cause
send someone
anything longer,
to go head over heels right then and there. Like get
anything long over hour six, I'm gonna think you trying to do some extracurricular activities. You know
hello.
Okay.
That's
what
why you
I'm saying?
Okay.
cut the date.
Okay.
Ladies,
Oh,
this is
she.
the game. Cut the
Better get
date.
in now.
I ain't got right with somebody that forgot. Hey, look, Bubba. Hey, man, we sitting here talking good. It been 2 hours.
Hey,
Yeah,
get
we
what?
locked in.
Get what? I'm drinking more the long week. I'm drinking more in a few minutes. I can't drive. I can't drive.
Ladies.
I
And that's
mean,
all right, and that's another one of my rules too. Um on the first date, the first couple of days, don't get drunk. Do not overindulge.
Now that's real though.
For the first
That's
few days,
real.
it's not a good look, ladies. Do
Men
not
neither.
get powder. Men either.
yeah, I
Like
had
straight
more
up.
females trying to get me drunk than I try to get them drunk, like on dates. Like, you know what I'm saying? I
Y'all
don't
had
drink
ill
like that.
intentions, cuz. Y'all had ill intentions.
Yeah, they really did. They really did. But I
Straight up.
didn't mind though, bro. I didn't mind because
Of course, of course. You know what I'm saying? Now, like, if I'm on a date, then I'm gonna get tipsy, but she ain't gonna. I never let the woman know that I'm tipsy. I'm tipsy before I even get on the date. First of all, I'm gonna be told.
You violate the rule, bro. Do not you first couple dates. Another rule that I have is order what you want. If you want a ribeye, order the ribeye. If you want the deluxe seafood platter, order that. But I will say, don't order things that you don't usually order.
Just cause we on the date and see in my pocket chubby.
Yes. And also I think it's disrespectful if you order all this expensive stuff and you're not gonna eat it. Like that's
Cause I
one of
don't
those
want to see. I'm gonna tell you something else that
you might
disrespect.
not take you out again. You're gonna order all that food, sis. You need to eat that food.
I'm gonna tell
But
so
y'all
wait,
something else that disrespect.
you shouldn't be ordering oysters and you know that's not your usual, or brute champagne if you know that's not your usual. Like
But
stick to what you know, but order what you want though.
and
how do
another
you feel about
Your lane.
and another
how?
rule,
Well,
another rule, another rule. What she said, add to what sis said. Order what you gonna eat because real talk, I'm gonna be upset if you got a takeout plate. You need to eat Red Hill tonight. You need to eat Red Hill in that building while we Red Hill. Cause you taking that food out of here. First of all, it tell me you weren't hungry, and we could have stayed at the house, and I'd have spent that money, and you probably gonna put it in the refrigerator, not trying to call nobody out. Hey, ma, but there's a lot of people that go eat and don't eat food, leave food in their refrigerator. So I'm gonna need you to eat that food in front of me.
so
Ain't no
Cole,
taking out.
Shout out to
how
Mother.
you how you feel if a man was like, yo, I already ordered you something. It's on the way. Like, would you feel like? How would you feel about it if?
I have had that happen to me before where this guy ordered like this mushroom dish, and I'm not a big fan of mushrooms,
I
but I
love it.
tried it. I did say I'm like, I don't really like mushrooms, but I'll try it. And I did try it, that kind of thing. But I did order what I wanted as well.
Oh, okay.
All
That
right.
cool. Well, since you just ran the tab up on because that man done ordered you some,
Yeah,
I,
you need to
yeah,
order
yeah,
something else.
yeah. I don't
no.
order. I don't order what I can afford now.
That
Okay.
right.
I said women should offer. This is dating etiquette, ladies. Women should offer to pay the tip on date number 2 or 3.
It can be no. I don't. No. I disagree with that. So I'm gonna stop right there. I honestly feel like women should pay. You know what? If a woman pay on the first date, that says a lot about that woman because she ain't expecting the norm. She ain't expecting the traditional date scene. Like she's showing me something different, and when you show a man something different, that make him OT because he like,
man.
hey,
let him know.
Okay, now pay attention to what I said. I said women should offer to pay the tip on date number 2 or 3. Now, offer to pay it. Be prepared to pay it if you offer it. But I feel like a true gentleman would not let you pay. And I have been fortunate where I have dated guys who have never let me pay. Even though
let me say
I
this
feel
too.
like a true woman would pay a bill sometime. But like I got it this time.
Now let me say this, like right, cuz let me say this. Now, depending on the circumstance, let's just say you dating somebody from out of town. If that man got to drive to you and he coming from a distance, and we go out to eat, then not saying that I would be the one to expect a woman to pay, but that would show a great gesture for her to pay, especially looking at the fact that I done had to travel to her. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm already going in the hole. Then I gotta pay for the date. Me knowing that we ain't gonna do nothing after this date.
I feel like a true gentleman would never let me pay, guys, and I'm sorry, but like this one guy, he really impressed me. I was like, hey, I could get the ticket. And he was like, did I ask you to go on your purse? Like that right there, that's it.
He thought he was cool. Yeah, he thought he was cool. Man. He thought he was cool when he did that.
Cause nigga,
that was his cool part of his night right now.
You was expecting to pay anyway, so that ain't even no nice gesture because, like I say.
And bro, that's the thing. Some men think money like control the narrative, and that's like that's sometimes that's all they have to offer is money.
Exactly.
Because you live that money. I
ain't no use.
And it'll work, bro. The money will work.
Do use money to compensate.
Yeah, money will work.
Money will work. You know,
but money run out. Being genuine never runs out. Money run out.
Having a little spunk about yourself never run out.
Never run
out. You know what I'm saying? Just being a lady, know how to just talk to people, never run out. But I can say I can't sit in you can't sit in the house. You can sit in the house with the man, but you ain't gonna. What you gonna do? Keep asking for money every hour, every 30 minutes? You gonna ask for money? No, y'all gotta have.
Eventually, you are gonna need some love and affection, and
exactly.
Say for the love.
I need love and affection.
Yeah, get what?
All right.
Another etiquette rule: pay attention to table manners. What y'all think about that?
You right about that too, because first of all, if I'm chilling with a grown woman and she looking good and she dropping food all on her chest and don't know how to eat, don't know how to cut a steak, and talking about, so can you cut my steak for me? No, because I don't want to eat it, because I like steak. First of all, let's get that clear. I like steak. I want to eat your steak when I cut it. But she dropped all over a dress, and we can't even do nothing after the meal. We can't do nothing after the meal because she looked like a big little kid with food all over her dress. You know what I'm saying? Like, no.
First of all, cuz the way you explain it, she doing all that. I'm gonna get up and walk out. You just sit there wasting food on yourself. You know what I'm saying?
But you know it happen because they be trying to be too cute, cuz you know you have one trying to eat and she oh my god. Yeah. Oh, no. You better tuck that towel in your shirt.
It's gonna have to be real hard. You know what I'm saying? Like you said, she looking real good. You know what I'm saying? Everything going smooth. Gonna have to be real hard for me to just be like, hey, go home, don't come with me. You know what I'm saying?
So my next dating etiquette rule is wait at least a few dates to have sex.
A few and 2.
Or 3. Or 4. Or 90 or 90 days.
Let me tell you.
But
first of all, we've been dating. Hold up, sis. Let me say this because a lot of people. I'm gonna be 100 tonight. A lot of people don't understand. Okay, when we talking on the phone, and for X amount of time, 2-3 weeks, because you know y'all women make people talk to you for about 2-3 weeks. You know what I'm saying? So, you know what I'm saying. Then when we finally meet at the date. Okay, that's our visual right there. Now we see it. Okay, do I like the visual? Do I like, okay, yeah, okay. Now after this second date, you know what I'm saying? I might can do a little more. Yeah, okay, she tough. But the third date, we're gonna need to be in some grown folk. Trying to tell you now. You ain't gonna be
I don't
spending
think
on.
you can
Hey
put the
man,
on when a person is comfortable enough.
hey man, if I'm taking you on dates and I got to pay, I need to say something at the first date. I need to know if I want to take you on this second date. I need to
That's
know.
right.
I need
I
to
need to
And
know
know.
if you a good investment.
those partake are messing the game up for us.
How? No, they're not messing the game up because
I
some
would have
women be. Hey, I met women that be like, I know what I want. Do you know what you want? And I'm like, yeah, I know what I want. I met some women that be like, yeah, man, I dated this guy for like 5 weeks. Tell the truth. I love women to tell the truth. I finally had sex with her, and that shit went what. I'm sorry, and it went what it was. You know what I'm saying? It went what I expected. So me and that guy wasted our time for 2 months, and you know what I'm saying?
And I say stop
Exactly.
telling people what you did previously because a man is gonna be looking at you like you did that for him, but you ain't gonna do it for me. So stop
No,
telling all your business, ladies. He's
no,
mad
no,
about your presence.
those are little boys
Telling
who do
all
that.
your business.
Those are little boys who do that. Try to take a woman business and try to turn it on her and shit
But
like
they
that.
Right.
do it, ladies. It's in the back of his
Yeah,
mind.
they do it. They man do it.
Well, we can't
I've done.
speak on what's in the back of our mind. What's in the back of our mind is in the back of our mind. But the truth, the truth of the matter is, you know what I'm saying? Like, don't worry about that. What's in the back of our mind? I'd rather you be 100 with me. No matter what I think about it, it's all about you and your character. It ain't about
Yeah.
what a person think.
Speaking of you and your character, look like what you are trying to portray. You know, if you want to be a wife,
Oh no, we ain't going there, see. We ain't
let's
gonna go
go.
there, see.
Let's
Cause
go.
y'all women ain't portraying, y'all ain't looking like what you portraying.
Okay, what do you mean by that?
First of all, you got fake hair, you got fake lashes, you got fake everything. Now I'm liking the hair too, see. Now you rocking that now. I ain't gonna lie,
And it's all
you
mine. When he
looking
feel
real
that
good.
scalp, when he put his finger through there, he feel that scalp.
Oh, that's that
But
real hat on.
but
That's that real hat on, cool.
yeah, let me look a little closer.
That's that real hat
It
on,
That's,
cool.
that's,
it
that's me.
Oh,
it
that's
look a
you.
little real.
Okay, yeah, I approve that. Yeah, cool. We talk about the right thing. Now, you know what I'm saying? Real
But
hat.
y'all
That's
ain't
how you.
portraying. We think we getting a top
Yeah.
notch. We think we getting us a top notch woman, but when she get home, she taking off her expected gadgets. You know what I'm talking about? She taking off She disassembling herself up in the house, and I'm like, is it gonna be anything left when you do
Now
like
that's not what I meant because I feel like a woman has, we want to add hair. We like the lashes, we like the makeup, we like those things. And yes, women, they wear things to accentuate and pull things in and all that stuff.
okay? So look like
But
what you
women,
trying to portray.
yeah, women judge man, but men cannot do all that. Like we can't go change our appearance up at all. But
We
we
can't
don't
put no
judge.
makeup on to hide our
Yeah,
blemishes.
yeah, we don't judge y'all like by all that though. But y'all judge man so hard on all that. Like he
Exactly. Y'all
ugly.
covering up everything, and it
He
be a whole year before we see you without the makeup, and then we be like, "Girl, I ain't know you had a scar across your forehead like
I
that. What happened?"
you you see the man start getting like the fake dreads and stuff in their head, man.
But they gonna
Crazy.
judge us over that, cuz. They gonna judge us over that. Let me have a half fake dread. She ain't gonna want to go on down another date because my dread coming up right here and she seen it. But when I see them
Yeah.
eyelashes coming off in that corner, you want me to take you on a second date though.
And I can't stop.
Oh
Hey, look,
man.
and I can't stop looking at it out the side of my eye.
God, God.
Every time I'm talking to you, I'm looking at your eyelash over there
Hey,
going in
every time you
your
blink, you in there trying to look cute, just blinking and it just hanging on. It just flapping when you ain't even blinking. It just
Y'all have gotten off subject. We were supposed to be talking. Look like what you're trying to portray. If you want to be a wife, carry yourself like a wife.
head.
Do y'all have anything to say about that?
about what?
You should look like what you're trying to portray.
Well, yeah. Now on a
I
serious tip
mean,
though, yeah. Like if you
but when
looking for a husband, you need to carry yourself as like a like a wife would carry herself in that, you know what I'm saying, in that scene. You see what I'm saying? Like, you gotta.
As a man, bro, these days as a man, we can't say that though. We cannot say that, bro.
But I
Why we
feel
can't say
like
it,
he's gonna
cuz?
treat you how you look, and
Man,
that's
we if
the
you,
bottom line. He gonna treat
bro,
you game.
if you if
He's
you
gonna treat you how you look.
if you see a girl with a short crop on, whatever, and be like, man, that ain't wifey material right there, bro. Do you know that you gonna get scolded by her, bro? Yeah, man, you sexualizing a woman just because I can't show it, I can't be a wife or whatever, whatever. So you know what I'm saying? Nowadays, you just gotta like, you know what I'm saying? Let the woman be the woman. You can't really judge her off of what she wear, bro, because
But
all of them.
at like as my friend Holyfield Rashad would say, see, that's the problem. We done gave these women too much power.
Hey man,
Hey,
hey, look. So you know how a wave, bro. You know how you can go against the wave, bro. See, I'm just riding the wave, bro. I'm just riding, man. I'm just riding, cuz.
All right, the
I'm-
old school in me says greet with a hug. When you know, sometimes
I
you're
believe in
on
that.
a date. Somebody might reach for a handshake, but I feel like this is a date. Greet the person with a hug out of just good manners.
Oh yeah, yeah. I'm gonna give you a hug for 2 or 3 reasons. I'm gonna give you a hug because I want to smell how you smell. I want to smell you first of all. I'm gonna get that's. I'm getting a sense of who you is just off of that hug. Because if you smelling good, if you feeling good, you know what I'm saying. All of that, you getting a lot of your senses is at play when you give a person a hug. You know what I'm saying. You kind of get a feel of that person and you know what I'm saying, it kind of eases the tension and the nervousness if you know what I'm saying, when you meet a person for the first time, it kind of like, you know what I'm saying, it take the edge off a little bit. You see what I'm saying? Like you get a
yeah,
feel for a person because if you meet a person and not touch them and y'all just sit down and talk, you're gonna be nervous because you haven't touched this person or felt their energy physically. You know what I'm saying? You like, man, I don't know if I can say this. If you give a person a hug and how y'all greet and how y'all introduce yourself, you kind of getting a feel of that person right then and there. You know, you kind of can feel what you should say or what you shouldn't say to this person. It's like like a little test run, like a little, I don't know, like a little
hey,
feel for the
you,
situation.
you forgot one, cuz I want you to smell me too. I want you to smell the
Hey,
cologne.
exactly. That's
For
another
real. I
thing. Cause
want
I
you.
want you to smell
And I
this.
got another tip too. I didn't have a chance to type this into the system, but sit on the same side of the table because
No, 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 no,
you
no.
get across from the person. It's like a job interview. But if you sit on the same side of the table, you get to see how comfortable
Hey,
they are
she
next
right.
to you. Sit on
She
the
right,
same
cuz.
That
side of
work.
the table so you can see their body language while you're next to them.
I want to have that full view of you so I can see your body language the whole time. You know what I'm saying? I
Free
want to look. I
game.
want to look you
Sit
in your
on the
eye.
same side of the table.
Hey, free game. That game. Hey, I agree with that. Cuz sit on the same side.
Nah, I want to look you in your eyes. You know what I'm
I don't
saying?
even
I
want you.
want to see.
I don't even want you looking at my face the whole time. That's
I
me.
want to see how you holding that fork and how you taking that food in your mouth. I
But
want.
I'm pretty. Like me, I'm a pretty like up close, touchy guy. So yeah, if you sitting right here, then yeah, sit right here, man. Sit beside me.
Yeah, but then, cause
That
let me
lead.
say, see, the reason why I say sit on the opposite side because you never know who you are meeting. You may end up meeting that touchy guy, and that female might not feel comfortable with you touching on her or just you know what I'm saying.
So
So you
guess
gotta
what?
know.
But
You
that's
gotta
how you
know.
learn.
She gonna say. Guess what she gonna say? I'm just gonna sit over here.
Or she start
Get
doing
Period.
what the whole date
Yeah.
throwed
you
off me.
do that.
I'm like, hey, why you sitting over
So
there?
you right. You right though. The whole day it did we throw it off a little
Just sit over there
bit.
from the jump. Sit over there from the jump. Now maybe on the second
Yeah.
date we can sit by each other because we already got that feel for each other off that first date. Sis, quit getting these folk bad information, man. Don't sit by me on the first date. I'm
Sit
wondering
on
what's
the
wrong
same
with you.
side of the table.
But if she sit by you on the first date, cause it's a first date. You first date. First date. First
That
date.
right? No, I gotta see the eye. That right, Tina. That right,
I'm here
Tina.
Yeah.
for the body language. You
You
sit by the
right,
person,
Tina.
you get a better level of their comfort with you. You see how comfortable they are. You see if they draw away and all
Listen,
these other
why?
kinds of things. They let you know you can't go back to the spot because they're not comfortable like that. This is wrong choice. All right, I'm just
Hey, hey, hey. They sit beside you, cool. They coming back.
All
Everything
right.
good.
Most
I may
important,
not come back.
I say this is the last is very important. Do not be late on the date. Be on time for the date. So
That mostly applies. That mostly applies for the women when we go talking about who's always late because they can't never decide what they want to wear, how they want to look. The women, the man gonna be there. That had 2 or 3 drinks, and that goes back to what I was saying. I'm gonna be blue before the date start because I'm sitting there waiting on you to get there.
That's one of the
drunk
rules.
2 or 3 drinks because the bartender keep coming asking me am I good, and I don't want to seem like I ain't good, so I'm like, yeah, let's get a little drink, and I don't blue.
Yeah.
All right,
I'm
so
leave. I'm gonna get up and leave anyway.
Nah, I ain't gonna leave, cuz. Well, hey, like Money Mike say, if you got fish on the line, you gotta reel in till you get it to the bank. See, you don't want it, then you throw it back.
That why I don't like fishing. I mean, I ain't fishing.
So, I have enjoyed you guys tonight. I have got some good laughs in. I appreciate y'all, but we've had some great discussions about,
Real talk.
issues in our community, preparing for our loved ones, and even dating. So we talked about some big issues tonight, but I think you all brought a lot to the table, and I am grateful for the conversation. What do y'all want to leave the people with tonight? And if you want, hit that like and subscribe button, please.
Yeah, I just want to leave the people with, man, y'all think before you do. I can't say this enough. I said it on plenty podcasts, all the time. I'm gonna start. I guess that's gonna be my little thing. I'm gonna say, man, think before you act. Think before you act, y'all, because like I say, a lot of things can be undone, but a lot of things can't be undone once they're done. You know what I'm saying? So think before you act. And my condolences to that guy, to that coach's family, and the other guy's family, because it's gonna, like you say, we lost 2.
His
We're
name
gonna
was
lose.
Mike Hickman.
Yeah, we're gonna lose 2 guys to the system, one to the system and one to the graveyard. You know what I'm saying? So it's like think before we make those decisions and take those actions. And with that being said, in a case like that, make sure your loved ones are covered. Make sure you are covered with insurance or whatever the case may be, and your family will be straight after you leave this earth, because no one wants to lose a family member, but don't let them leave. Don't leave them empty-handed. So please go put policies on your family, your kids, especially if you got kids, your parents if they're still living. You know what I'm saying? Do it at a young age too, y'all. Do it while they're young, because you get a way better rate. You know what I'm saying? When they're young, opposed to going and try to do it when you're 100 years old. You know what I'm saying? So make sure you try to do that ASAP, especially with the young kids. I can't say it enough. You know what I'm saying? And that's basically it. Y'all take care of yourself, man, and just think before you act.
All right, what about you, J Man?
I just want to say thank y'all for having me, man. RIP to that coach. Everybody live a positive life, positive, healthy life. You know what I'm saying? Enjoy life, most. You know what I'm saying? And just live with a lot of confidence, man. That's
Oh yeah,
everything you
cuz.
want to take away from me, man. Just live with a lot of confidence.
And oh yeah, cuz, and I'm gonna give you a little free publicity here too. You know what I'm saying? Cuz do training too. So if y'all trying to get in shape, hey, this the man to see right there. Hey man, quit showing out now. Hey,
I
it's a
will.
20,
I
it's a
will.
22. It's a
I,
22, cuz.
I want to put my ass on, but it eat too much. You know what I'm saying? I
Yeah.
just put my arm right there, man.
So
Yeah,
y'all,
man.
y'all get that, cuz, and if y'all want to get in shape, he the man to see. You know what I'm saying? He can definitely help y'all get on track to that. So, you know what I'm saying? Help support Black business. So, you know what I'm saying? He trying to grow with that. So y'all trying to get in shape or trying to get fit, he's the man to see. Real
And
talk.
we appreciate everybody. We had a lot of our posts shared this week, more than usual. So we appreciate y'all catching on, helping us grow. Share the link to this live from tonight so that you can show the podcast to other people. We need the likes, we need the subscribes. We appreciate y'all. We love y'all, and it has been real. Good
It
night.
has been real. We'll holler at y'all. Be looking out for that Gentleman's Club. We coming soon, baby.
Oh, yeah.